this week's episode of Shut Up Stupid, the show I had to take 2 months off of because you people raised my blood pressure to the point that it was higher than Forrest Gump's girlfriend on a hotel balcony ledge. I'm your host, Tim Saliani. Let's just get the shit show on the road, shall we?
Hey, Tim. This is Mary Capone. Who are you voting for?
Who am I voting for? That's your question? What kind of fucking third grade question is that? What are my choices, huh? The guy I'm not really inspired by, or the guy I think is a total piece of shit? I don't think I'm alone in saying that the two-party system has left me more disappointed than my therapist when I said I was coming back to do this shit show. But if you really want to know who I'm voting for, I'll fucking tell you, and I'll tell you why I'm voting for them, okay? I am voting for...
Good evening. I'm Logan Twinklecave, and welcome to the 66 plus 3 Public Television Are These the Best We Have to Offer 2020 debate. One of our attempts to let you know how hopeless existence really is and how silly you are all for still having faith in humanity. Sponsored by MyPillow. If you care, you will purchase a MyPillow to help Mike get back on his feet. And also from Freedom Block, the official soundtrack of 2020. Now, some of you may notice that this is not how we promoted this event, and that's because one of our candidates
is too stupid to wear a mask.
Well, let's not go that far. One of our candidates, unfortunately...
Is an idiot who doesn't understand science?
While that is true, they did contract the deadly disease, and HIPAA laws keep me from mentioning who exactly did. Are you okay?
Logan, could you tell her to shut her mouth?
No, I can't. The debate hasn't actually technically started yet. Well, our format is as follows. Each candidate for district selectman... select person. They'll get 1 minute for an opening statement. After that, I will pose questions as well as pre-selected questions from our virtual audience to both candidates, who will be given 1 minute to answer and then 30 seconds to retort. At debate's end, you will be given 2 minutes each for a final statement. And both candidates, are you comfortable with this format?
You got it, Lolo.
Are you going to be okay?
You got a little lung on your polyester there. You might want to.
This is America. Let's go.
Okay, terrific. Well, so before we started, we held a double elimination round robin super melee of tic-tac-toe, which went to sudden death, resulting in a no-holds-barred Rochambeau to determine who would go first. And as luck would have it, uterus beat penis. Miss Snowflakowitz, ladies first.
Excuse me, but I don't appreciate the insinuation that women need to go first, as if we need to have a head start in anything to compete with men. That's really not necessary.
Okay. Mr. Douche Canoe, why don't you regale us with why you'd be worthy of representing us first?
Logan, I'd love to.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
First, I want to start
Gentlemen.
Thank
I
you
was
to
talking.
66 plus
I was talking.
viewers.
I was talking. Thank you.
Were you going to add to that?
No, I just wanted to point out that I was talking because I was talking.
Okay. Mr. Douche Canoe.
Logan, you can call me Ted. Or Douchey. Or Old Douche Can, as my boofing buddies PJ and Squee used to call me. I'll also accept Captain Vagwash.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dushko. I know you're used to bloviating at a level your neighbors can hear from your toilet, but we have microphones, and we'd appreciate if you actually did use it.
Logan, members of the press, 66 plus 3 viewers, my tens of followers on Twitter, and my friend Tom on MySpace. I grew up in an America where we respected those around us. An America that wasn't a culture of me, me, me.
As we hold our president way up high, like an eagle, we will take flight. In God we trust, MAGA kids fight. In God we trust, MAGA kids fight!
Honey, it's debate night. Clearly you aren't watching. Oh, I'm sorry that we couldn't rip you away from whatever Real Housewives show. No, the hair in the shower drain is not mine. Listen, the only thing in the house that sheds more than you has 4 paws and licks its own asshole. Can we not do this? I'm a little busy. No, I'll be home later. No, that's not fair. This is a work function. Fine. Yes. Bye. Great. Like I was saying, Logan, I grew up in America.
Time. Thank you, Mr. Douche Canoe. Candidate Snowflakeowitz. Your opening statement.
Just 1 moment, please. 1 moment. I have to take this. Yes. No, I know. He's still alive. I know it's crazy. Of course, I know a good divorce lawyer, but I'm in the middle of something right now. I'll call you right back. I know the shower thing's disgusting. I will call you right back. I'll text you the name of that divorce lawyer. Call you right back. Sorry about that. I had to take it. Okay. I'm ready.
Your opening statement.
Oh, thank you, Logan. First, I'd like to say I find it a bit offensive how selective you men are when it comes to the term ladies first. It seems to me you don't bring that mantra to important places like the bedroom or the boardroom because men are inherently selfish and inept. That is why I'm running to be your district select person, because for far too long, the patriarchy has dictated when and where women get to go.
It was a backstage coin toss, but fair enough.
A coin that, mind you, represents the patriarchal history of our shameful country.
It was my mother's Susan B. Anthony coin.
Exactly, Logan. Exactly. I see you.
Well, thank you for that. All right, let's start the questions off by talking about the most asked about topic posed by our 66 plus 3 viewers on all our social media outlets, the traffic light on Route 4 by the Arby's. Jesus, I hate this town. If elected, what do you intend to do about the congestion it's causing? Candidate Snowflakeowitz, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Logan. A woman's right to choose is under attack. And if we don't tie our fallopian tubes together in solidarity, then we will end up back in a time when women resorted to stockpiling hangers like dry cleaners. Is that what we want for our future, Logan? For our daughters? Is this what we want?
Well, please don't bring me into this.
My reproductive rights are mine and mine alone.
Your platform calls for mandatory vasectomies for anyone over 30.
It's actually over 20, Logan. But you know what? Have you ever given birth? It's like diffusing a bomb in a haunted house, but it's built on a minefield. And there's only one road in or out. And there's a bear on that road. And the bear has a knife. And it's all happening in your vagina. Has that ever happened to you, Logan? Do you know what that's like?
That is horrific. Thank you for that. Mr. Dushko.
Call me Sergeant Uterine Flush.
No.
Fair enough. The real question should be, why can't I get someone who speaks English when I want to order a beef and cheese after a night of highballs? This is still America, right? It's simple, Logan. There's far too much government in people's lives. I say, the lights go.
So remove the light?
Remove them all. Look, if you're too scared to handle the road, then stay off of it. I say enough with traffic lights, stop signs, speed limits. The government should not be in the business of telling me how to drive. This is America. If you're not aggressive, then move to Canada and open up a bed and breakfast.
So we're not tackling this issue the voters are most concerned with, either of you? Okay. Well, let's try and regroup this train wreck with our first commercial break. We will return and discuss the candidates' positions on extending the leaf pickup program into December. We'll be right back after this.
This week on 66 plus 3 Masterpiece Theater.
Send in my next victim.
I'm sorry.
You're late.
Is this hell?
Yes. And you're late. You should never be late to a job interview.
I'm on a job interview?
Of course you are, Josh. You hate interviews. This is your hell.
No! I don't want to do this.
Oh, well, in that case, we better find a better candidate.
Really? It's easy. All right, I'm leaving.
Yeah. Take care.
What was the job anyway?
Internet video watcher.
As in someone who sits around, watches the internet like YouTube and stuff?
Yeah. You also get to eat whatever snacks you want. It's kind of torture. It's boring.
No, it doesn't sound like torture. It sounds like a great job.
Nah, you'd hate it. Lots of perks. 6 months worth of vacation.
6 months?
I mean, you're only allowed to vacation in Florida.
Okay, well, I'm already in hell, so it's kind of a lateral move. It's not so bad.
Like I said, you'd hate it. You'd also get a full benefits package, including health insurance, 401k, and overtime. Pointless and meaningless.
Health insurance in hell? That's okay. It's better than what I was getting, up there.
I mean, we don't have the best network of doctors accepting our insurance. It's an HMO.
Oh, it's HMO's still better than nothing. Well, you know what? I want to interview. Let me interview.
You'd have to have a ton of relevant job experience.
I do. I consumed a ton of internet back, when I was still breathing.
Fact of the matter is, you're just not qualified enough.
Oh, come on. I'm so bored down here, and I would love to have a snack. I haven't eaten anything since I got down here.
If you're gonna whine and complain about it, I don't think you're gonna be the best candidate for the position anyways.
No. Seriously. I did that stuff all the time when I was alive, and I'd be happy to continue doing it down here.
This is supposed to be hell. You're not supposed to enjoy yourself.
Why would you offer me such an awesome job? Why not something crappy like an accountant or a politician or cleaning sewage or something awful like that?
The internet is the most awful place we could think of down here, Josh. And at any rate, you've got spelling mistakes all over your resume.
Oh, please let me have a job.
Stop your human tears. God, for the love of God, stop. Sheesh, you got the job.
Really?
Sheesh, you got the job. Sign here.
Look at me now, Dad. Said it wouldn't amount to anything. Now I gotta try to look at the internet in hell. Not sure where Dad is.
As part of the requirements, you must remove all of your skin.
Say what now?
Yeah.
What? No, I didn't agree to that.
It's in the fine print.
You know I can't read. All skin? What? No way. I quit. I'm out. I quit.
You can't quit now, Josh. We do get off for Christmas, though.
Okay. All my skin. All right. I'll get off for Christmas. All right. Do it. I'll take. All right.
Yeah, go see HR. Send in my next victim.
What the? Here?
You're late.
No!
Welcome back to This is the Best We Have to Offer 2020. I hope you're all happy with yourselves. The race for district select person. This round of questions, I want to get into school reform. Mr. Douche Canoe. I am not calling you a nickname. I'm an adult, and legally so are you. Anywho. Mr. Douche Canoe, you've gone on record by stating you feel like there should be a White History Month. So this is a two-part question. A, do you possess any self-awareness? And secondly, did you pay any attention in school?
Well, Logan, I did in fact recently pay a visit to one of our local schools, and not only did I find that there was Black History Month, but I was shocked to find out there's more than one women's bathroom. Maybe that's why they get 70 cents on the dollar, because we have to spend the rest of the money building all these bathrooms. I'm not sure in this country when white men became the most evil, vile things in existence.
1492 was the exact year. 1490.
I'm speaking. I'm speaking, Miss Snowflakewitz. I'm speaking. Thank you. Excuse me, Logan. I'm speaking. I'm speaking, Logan. I'm speaking. Logan, all I'm trying to say is that straight, white, God-fearing males are not the enemy of the people. That would be the media, liberals, and out-of-touch Hollywood elites. Oh, and overzealous radicals like this one over here. I think we deserve a White History Month that runs from March to the end of January.
Yeah, that's what we need. More patriarchal nonsense. What about women's history?
What history? We gave you the right to vote. Do we get credit for that? You're welcome.
Okay, so we're in agreement. White History Month is idiotic and we can move on, yes?
Logan, all I'm saying is...
Actually, a really good segue into our next question. Mr. Douche Canoe, you are not a woman. Please address Miss Snowflakewitz directly and explain the last 150,000 plus years of Homo sapien internalized and externalized misogyny. You have 2 minutes.
Logan, we gave a rib for women to be created. A fact that we celebrate every year McDonald's takes the McRib sandwich away from us like an emotionally abusive spouse. Just leave it on the menu, Ronald. Must you make us all sad? It's sad enough that I have to avoid a shakedown for the Ronald McDonald House kids every time I order. We live in the land of opportunity and capitalism, supply and demand. We demand a McRib, you supply us with a heart attack on a bun. If not, why did George Washington fly in on an eagle to defeat the British with his buddies Frodo and Samwise, as I saw in a recent documentary on the History Channel?
You care about sick children? You don't care about dying children?
Hey, nobody helped me get a leg up in life. Maybe if they tried offering me something like Wendy does with the Frosty coupon booklet, I might be more inclined to donate $1.
I'm sorry, why are we talking about the McRib? Nobody gives a rat's ass about the McRib. The voters don't care about the freaking McRib. Can we please keep Mr. Douche Canoe on topic for once?
Okay, moving on. Miss Snowflakeowitz, you have stated that sex education should be taught in schools from pre-kindergarten on. Don't you think that's a little bit early?
Not in the least, Logan. It takes a village to raise a child. And if our village doesn't start talking about sex at an early age, then they might get the wrong idea and stay the gender that was assigned to them at birth.
I mean, as God intended.
Much like your education after grade 2, God is non-existent.
See? Godless communists wanting to take over the world with their inclusivity and their smart cars. I use diesel fuel, even when my car doesn't call for it.
Democratic socialism is not socialism. Ted, they're different.
What's the difference, Susan?
You get to vote on who gives your possessions away.
I know you're probably not aware of this, Susan, but this is America. We give our hard-earned money to the wealthy so they can turn around and underpay their workers, who then have to go on welfare, giving me someone I can look down on, just as the framers intended.
Do you know how dumb you sound?
Your face is dumb.
Your mama's dumb. How about that? Your mama's dumb. How about your mama?
Shut up, stupid.
Yeah, your mama.
No,
your mama's
you.
stupid. Your mama. Your
You.
grandmama.
You.
Your mama. You.
La 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 la.
That's why I'm having an affair with your wife.
Okay, well, see, Chris Wallace, that's how it's done. Okay, on to our next topic. Mr. Douche Canoe, in a recent report on the hard-hitting 66+3 Action News, it was discovered that you take extra sucralose packets at every coffee station you encounter. Also, sir, it's been uncovered that you cheat at mini golf with your daughter. Also, you often forget to take the recycling out for pickup. In light of these allegations, these scathing allegations, sir, I have to ask you, what are your thoughts on this year's Historical Society budget?
Totally fake news. Fake news. Logan, I'd like to start off by saying that the fake news media has been very unfair to me, starting with those losers over at the Franklin Middle School Gazette. You hear me, Sally? I'm coming for you. And your drunk father. Ladies and gentlemen, I donate all my sucralose packets to the homeless because they've been known to cause cancer. And I'm all about cleaning up our streets. Law and order. I get things done. Also, I'm anti-recycling. All that metal goes to China so they can paint lead on it and sell it back to us for a profit. Not on my watch. In addition to that, my mini golf handicap is a 4, I'll have you know.
Okay, so you're a sociopath. All right, now, Miss Snowflakeowitz, we know it's been your life's work to shatter the glass ceiling. To every young woman watching, I think it's important to hear from you who it is you're wearing and why must you come off like a bitch? As the other selectmen,
Person.
as select people have stated that you are.
Logan, I think it's outrageous that you would ask me something like that. Do you ask all the male candidates why being an asshole is seen as a sign of strength? I'm appalled that just because I'm a woman, you feel the need to ask me about my appearance when clearly you and I both know this is Chanel. I've seen your attire, Logan. I see how you dress. You're very fashion forward. You knew. You know. Come on.
Girl, I woke up like this.
Flawless.
Logan, I'm wearing the latest from Siemens Big and Tall.
No one cares what you look like.
Burn.
That's right. Mama Bear's in control now. Mama Bear.
Logan, I was told we were going to have 2 commercial breaks. My Changdao Lung Pao is acting up. I really need my second juice box, please.
Fine. Stay tuned because when we come back, we will be taking audience questions. Yeah, that ought to be real organic.
What is this? Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that there's an app where you can pay C, D, and E class celebrities and social media influencers to say whatever the fuck you want? It's astounding. How much do people get paid? Are you shitting me? How much does the least person get paid? Like the really shitty Dustin Diamond level. What, $25 fucking dollars a video? Fuck, all right, let's do it. Hey, how you doing? I am Tim Saliani. You might know me as the fat face you scroll past on Facebook. Yammering on about whatever and cursing up a storm while throwing in 7th grade vocabulary words every once in a while to make myself seem smart. Anyway, for the low, affordable price of $2.99, I will say whatever the fuck you want on film and send it right to you. Hello, James. Your mother has no idea who the fuck I am and said you don't either, but I was the only person she could afford to tell you happy birthday, and she did not wake up crying and booing her own vagina this morning because of it. Hello, Aiden? Aiden? Kind of fucking born in 1995 name is that shit? Anyway, Aiden, your girlfriend Becky wanted me to tell you that she has been cheating on you for the last 6 months because you're a fucking bore, and you probably should go jump off a bridge. Enjoy. Hello, Thomas. Tim Saliani from Shut Up Stupid. Your parents wanted me to tell you how proud they were that you're 6 months sober and accepted Christ into your life. Way to go, man. Unfortunately, there is no God and we're nothing but constructs of our own minds. If you kept on doing drugs, you would have opened yourself up enough to see that. Congrats, buddy. Hey, Susan, Tim Saliani here from Shut Up Stupid. Your doctor thought it would be best for me to tell you that it's metastasized and you have 3 weeks to live. Tough break. The good news, though, is that all those concerts you bought tickets for next year have been canceled. So you're not going to miss them. I'm a glass half full kind of guy. Godspeed. Hey, Tyler, Tim Saliani from Shut Up Stupid. Your father never loved you and left you out of the will. Probably why he named you Tyler. Hey, Tim Saliani here from Shut Up Stupid, telling you guys to eat at Andy's Hot Dog Palace. They've only had 3 cases of diphtheria this year. That's pretty good. This is amazing. People are fucking morons. Cameo, because the only thing more vapid than the celebrities on it are the people paying them to pretend they know them. Hi kids, I'm Uncle Tragic, the death metal magician.
And I'm Church Bernie the Clown.
I'm the one celebrities call for their birthday parties.
No, I'm the one celebrities call for their birthday parties.
We have magic shows,
Balloon animals,
games for the kids, popcorn machines,
and the maze of death.
Call now for your kids' birthday parties.
Oh. Look at here. We tried hiring Uncle Magic, the hip-hop magician, but him and the next 4 guys weren't available. So we had to go with this one. Shit. Had to call the cops, man. The kids are still in therapy. Shit.
212-631 Godless.
Who's your favorite uncle?
Please don't go away. Stop.
Welcome back to Debate Night 2020, The Race to the Bottom. I'm your moderator, Logan Twinklecave. Prior to tonight's debate, we asked our 66 plus 3 viewers to submit questions via video. And tonight's first viewer question comes from, oh shit, he's back? Does this guy have a job? Like a regular job? Our first question comes from Ken Bone. Ken, the floor is yours.
The pregnancy porn guy.
Hello, candidates. Thank you very much for having me here, and I would like to thank you both for entering the Bone Zone. My question to you both is, we all know that renewable energy sources have been in the news lately due to the ongoing debate about the climate change and fossil fuels. My question to you both is, which do you feel is the best source of renewable energy? Do you feel that it's wind, solar, or the McRib sandwich from McDonald's? And if it is the McRib, how do we go about getting them to keep that delicious item on their menu all year long? I mean, to take it off the menu is just unfair to all of us, especially this year when we could all use the little pick-me-up. Thank you very much.
Mr. Douche Canoe, the question is energy. You have a minute.
Ken, I, like many Americans, feel your pain. The McRib sandwich.
He asked about energy, you troglodyte.
Will you shut up, man?
Woman. 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 I am a woman.
Oh, now we're assuming gender? Not so woke now, are you?
Logan, clean renewable energy is a goal we must all achieve in order to tackle climate change. And you're making it weird.
How do you propose we handle climate change, Ms. Snowflakeowitz?
It's simple, Logan. Take everyone's cars away.
How will people get to work?
Take everyone's jobs away, and the government will pay them to live. Easy. It's nothing.
So if there's no commerce, there's no taxes. So how is the government generating revenue?
It's not generating revenue. We're going back to subsistence farming and the barter system, Logan. Everyone gets a plot of land and a few magical beans, and they grow a crop. We raise chickens, we raise cows, and we churn butter the way God intended.
You're going to have people growing crops in Arizona?
No. Obviously, we relocate them to Montana. No one else lives there.
I just want to point out, she wants to relocate people. I'm just looking to give everybody a McRib sandwich in every pot.
You realize cows are the biggest cause of global warming, right?
Duh. Exactly why they all need to be killed off for more McRib sandwiches.
McRibs are made out of pork.
Oh, okay. You know what? We need to move on to our next topic. Guns.
Yeah, baby.
Ms. Snowflakeowitz, you're in favor of an aggressive buyback program in which you forcibly take people's guns, but you give them a CD of Zamfir pan flute music and a guide to transcendental meditation. Can you let our voters know why you think that this is the best way to handle gun violence?
Well, my first point is it's some people's guns. Some people's guns. Logan, we've been taught that the only way to cover up a fragile male ego is to pretend to be John Wayne, who, by the way, is a racist I petitioned to have dug up from his grave and given sensitivity training to. I think if we started teaching men to be more in tune with their feelings, they wouldn't be so aggressive and need a firearm to feel like they have the balls God gave them. Meditation is a great way to open your chakras.
I can open up your chakra with a hollow point bullet. Look, it's simple. The best way to combat gun violence is to have a good guy with a gun.
Or a good woman with a gun, Ted. I stay ready.
Ooh. How do we know who's a good person with a gun?
We don't. Which is why everyone needs a gun, so we can increase the odds. Look, Miss Snowflakeowitz wants to take away your God-given right as American to own a firearm and drive to another city to shoot people under the guise of protecting private property, as outlined by our Second Amendment, written by Jesus himself. And I'll be damned if I'm going to let some leftist...
Liberals own guns too, Ted.
I know they do. which is why I'm proposing a bill that would make background checks stiffer for purchasing a gun. If you smell like patchouli oil and own a copy of A People's History of the United States, you clearly don't have it in you to properly own a firearm. Now please, put that away before you hurt yourself.
I'm a Marx person. And by the way, you smell like stale McDonald's and date rape.
Okay, well, several felonies were committed here tonight, so why don't we end it with your closing statements to the voting public? Mr. Douche Canoe, you have 2 minutes.
Logan, I want to thank you, the 66 plus 3...
You gonna be okay?
I got a bit of a Beijing bronchial. Hold on. Yeah. Bring him home, Teddy. You're douche can, not douche cannot. I want to thank you, the 66 plus 3 viewers, for having me here tonight. It has been an absolute pleasure to answer your questions, and it will be even more of a pleasure to serve as your select man. This country has a choice to make. Do we want to live in a society where our kids get free college education when we were saddled with crippling debt for ours? Where's the fairness in that? Do we really feel it's necessary for us to pay for everyone's health care? I mean, sometimes the baby turtle doesn't make it to the ocean, Logan. And if God made Darwin, and Darwin came up with his theory, are we really saying we don't believe either of them? No. This is America, land of the free, so long as you can afford it. And I'll be damned if I'm going to let some socialist libtard come in spreading anti-American ideas about fairness. Not on my watch, Toots.
Thank you for whatever that was. Ms. Snowflakeowitz, 2 minutes.
Logan, for far too long, the uterine deficient have forced their norms on us and kept us down. We've heard nothing policy-wise tonight from my opponent, just hyperbole, fear tactics, and a hatred for baby turtles. I'm proposing mandatory exclusivity in all branches of government because for too long we have been ruled by crusty old white guys. It's way past time we get some flavor up in here.
Well, how about President Obama?
I may love President Obama, but he's still a male, and males have done nothing but evil onto this earth. I propose turning the Lily Ledbetter Act into the Lily Better Pay Me or Get This Led Act. I need to be paid more than these incompetent men. Like the great stateswoman Griselda Blanco once said, plata o plomo. I propose that men be forced to stay home and raise children, even if they aren't theirs. You just watch how quickly they get there with a woman behind the wheel.
That's what we need. More women drivers.
Okay. That's all the time we have for tonight. I want to thank our audience for the questions. I'd like to thank our candidates for being here. And if I may, when you go to cast your ballot next week, if you haven't done so already, ask yourself, is this the best we can do? Ask yourself, why has it gotten to the point where democracy has become a reality television program? In order for you to be civically involved, ask yourself, if these two are the best we have, then are we really all that intelligent of a society? Yes, when you cast your ballot for either of these inept people, remember, you were a part of what gave rise to them. We don't deserve the McRib all year round. Let's start doing better, shall we? I'm Logan Twinklecave. On behalf of 66 Plus 3 News, thank you, good night, and good luck.
We We now rejoin your regularly scheduled program already in progress.
And that's why I'm voting for them. So no matter what happens in the next couple of days, we all need to collectively pull our fucking heads out of our asses and recognize that some of us are too fucking dumb to be part of the conversation, and those people need a timeout. Your political ideology isn't supposed to be your main fucking personality trait, so let's all take a deep breath, and no matter who wins, let's make America boring again, shall we? Let's make it the type of place where we actually progress as a society without all the glitz and glam and constant showboating. We don't need everyone woke-splained to on Facebook and Twitter, just like we don't need every zilch with a lifted truck decked out in flags fucking up traffic every weekend. Be decent to one another, respect other people as you'd like to be respected, and get a new fucking hobby. Okay? So on Tuesday, do your civic duty. Vote. Then shut the fuck up and let the adults fix all the things that all of you children on both sides of the aisle have fucked up since at least that dolt Sarah Palin said she could see Russia from her fucking igloo. Well, you know, the thing about hockey moms is they don't know when they're in over their heads, by gosh. Go vote. Then put your signs and your flags away. And start to be vocal about things you can change, like making the world decent for a generation we are fucking up by ignoring because we are too busy in our goddamn soapboxes. I don't know what's going to happen on Tuesday. But Godspeed, fuckos. I'll see you on the other side.
Woke up feeling I have been late, so I rush myself to the gate, plane left. I think I'm just gonna drive myself. And now time just all disappears, leaving me with not much to steer, except this fate, and we're on our way. Everyone makes a mistake. We can't let go. And every loss has a way to help your love. Woke up feeling I had been great, so I rushed myself to the plate. Except this